hear Wade at all. So like it's what I think we might do is we'll just kind of do our own thing and just try to get people, and because at least it'll be captured as opposed to like waiting for them to cut back and forth. He's here right now. We can talk to Cardi.
Is it possible I can do it so close to the camera?
Oh man.
like, you know, R&B,
Thanks, Alex.
I'm in the way.
Oh man. You gonna tell? You gonna tell him, Shots? You gonna ask him or you gonna tell him? Right. Getting his voice right. The worst part he do it and come out of your show. Sorry, you never heard before. Let's do something I never heard before. Baby. That's serious too. What? Get Checkmate to do some long hair. Then we can make him the lead singer from CreativeBC. There you go. I haven't seen the video, but I've seen the pictures with him. I like that he goes in, like he doesn't.
No, you're the clown of it. You're the clown. Go. That's what I'm saying. You're the clown.
Okay, let's do it. And then we'll run back. All right, here we go. Hey, how are you? We are rolling. We're live backstage at the Junos. This is, it's been kind of crazy so far, and there's all these, what's going on?
Just take a step back.
Sure. Are we also live right now? Just going for it. Okay, can we off it? Let's see if everybody's in here. Ladies, what's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia.
Amanda.
Sierra.
Sierra. We got everybody. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Katrina.
Hi, Katrina. Hi, everybody. Okay, so how long has it taken to get organized for this performance?
2 days. 2 days rehearsal.
2 days. So this is the reality of live television. So so you had 2 days performing, and did you guys all meet Daniel, obviously?
Yes. Yeah.
Love Daniel.
I like how everyone, you're such a choir because you're responding in unison as well.
In harmony.
Do you perform together as a choral group elsewhere together?
No, we didn't know nobody knew each other. We all just came together.
That's what's beautiful about the Junos. Everyone gets to meet each other, hang out. Excellent. Okay, so cool. Well, I have the best time. I just wanted to wish you congratulations and have a great time on stage.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Everybody, I know it's like a group interview. We're trying to get everybody in there. Have so much fun. We'll see you after.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think she might run away. Let's do.
give a thumbs up before you start it.
Oh, there's. Oh,
Amazing. Hello, I'm Lana. How are you? Buffy, lovely to see you again. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi,
How are
guys.
you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hey, girl. How are you feeling after that?
I honestly, I was trying to hold back tears listening to them talk about this very important thing, and just the empowerment of the moment was like beyond what I could control. And towards the end of the performance, I thought I was going to cry too. It was like pretty awesome. It was pretty amazing.
Did you all just meet today?
Yes.
We met in another life. I think we met in another life.
I had also Googled them.
Okay, amazing. I feel like there's a collaboration in the future happening.
Oh, let's hope so. Yeah, this is
Um,
really beautiful. What an honor.
It is the biggest honor. The biggest honor. I'm like the biggest fan of both these women. So it's.
So you're the connector.
I didn't connect the dots. That was Lindsay, and that was a lot of other amazing women behind the scenes. But we are very lucky that we got to do this together.
Excellent. That's what the Junos does. It brings everybody together. Also, you are donating your Juno. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, I gave it to Elaine Bombery. Elaine Bombery and Shingoose and I, we started the Aboriginal, which turned into Indigenous category, but it was 25 years ago. And Elaine is the one who really deserves all the credit for that. And she never got anything, so I'm giving her my Juno for Medicine Song. She lives here in Vancouver.
You're amazing, amazing. And congratulations to you for winning your Juno as well.
Thank you so much. They both won Junos last night as well. It's
You as well. We've missed you. I like the old school Canucks jersey as well.
yeah, so timely.
Well, enjoy the rest of your amazing, amazing weekend. And I just want to ask, what did the Junos mean to you?
Oh, I don't know. It's just for me. It's an excuse to get together and say thank you to all the people who help us.
Yeah.
You know, who help artists to get our music to the people, because there are publicity people, there are media people, there are agents and managers. You know, the music business is not just the music. There's a lot of business involved in it, and a lot of artists don't realize that until they're in the middle of it. But you know, this takes a lot of people to make it happen, and it's a chance to say thank you not only to the fans but also to the people who get the music to the fans.
Absolutely, and you guys are those people as well. Congratulations. What's the Juno mean to you?
Oh my God! Can you ask her first? It's a variety of things. I think obviously celebrating Canadian music, but to me every year it feels kind of like a family reunion. Every year I get to know more and more people, and now I have 2 more friends. I'm so happy. And you just get to hang out, and it's like we are actually joking about it backstage, calling it Camp Juno, because it's like summer camp. Everyone's together and like hanging out for a day.
Amazing. And Grimes, how was your Juno week? How are you feeling? We're just getting all the Juno gab.
Oh, I mean, I actually have the flu, and I probably shouldn't be this close to you guys.
You
I think
weigh
I'm
the
mostly
flu
over
well.
the flu. I think I'm mostly over the flu. I don't know.
Well,
Under pressure.
no stress. You're doing great. You're amazing. You're all wonderful. We're so happy that you're all together and performed. We're all on the same stage together. You guys are.
Thanks. This is really fun.
Thank you for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Love your bangs.
Thank you. I wore these and I thought these are Grimes shoes. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway.
Can't walk in platforms, but.
Oh, we were actually just talking about that. It's hard. It's hard.
It is. Okay, ankles. Okay, well, you guys are wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much. Amazing. So great. So here we are backstage. It's organized chaos. It's pretty amazing. There's so many incredible artists getting together. And, it's nice that, as Lights was saying, the Junos really do bring people together. And what a great crew. So we'll go back to Sam and Casey Joe.
No, there's a couple things. You're listening with the foreigners here, but it's nice that you decided to pick that spot. Try to get people more to this side, and obviously the cables run across the floor.
Yeah, it was.
I know.
Yeah, it's. I tried to be back with it.
You did.
I couldn't hear you saying it.
I don't know. I'm just over it.
Feel free to move.
It was because, I was just looking for in front of me. So maybe we just have you on this side as
Maybe that's
opposed
the
to,
answer. Yeah. Okay.
probably better. And again, I'm not wearing this. Okay.
party. How are you? Tori. Did you accept the Juno on his behalf?
I did. The song's called Shooters, so I did my best Shooters impersonation that I could.
Now, we've been stuck here, so I haven't been able to see, but it seems like yesterday you were on stage, Northern Touch, like a reunion at the Jesse show, and then just on stage right now?
Last night was incredible. I mean, shout out to Jessie. She brought out Alan Raymond, Son Real, myself and Julie Black, the Northern Touch All-Stars, then Daniel Caesar. Like, last night was legendary, man. It was so much good energy, so much vibes in that room. So it was really, really dope.
It's like a halftime show.
I know. It was better than the Super Bowl halftime, just being honest.
Now, you, of course, changed the Junos. You are in history for being one of the first people on stage to perform in the hip-hop category, to perform as a rap group. How have you seen over the last 2 decades this category in particular change?
Man, you know what? It's tough because it's tainted. It's been a hard legacy, and it's been like not a love-hate, but there's been a constant pull over the years. What I think right now is that maybe before, quote unquote, when we didn't have the metrics and the analytics, it seemed like obviously everybody in their genre thinks it's the best. But now that we actually have hard data to say, hey guys, urban actually is the most dominant streaming genre out there, it's like we get to stand proud, and not just for us, but especially to usher in the new generation, because we want it to be less of a fight, you know what I mean, when it comes to not just Junos, but just within the Canadian infrastructure period. Because I mean, there's been other nations around the world that maybe have embraced us a little bit more quicker. And for us, we always want for our hometown, for the home country, to be right there. So I think tonight was awesome. Tory Lanez won, Jesse won, Daniel won. And I mean, as far as I can remember, that's the most urban artist that won on a televised portion of the Junos like ever. And then we just did a little random acapella out there, like we just had some fun with the stadium. But it's good. And what I really like is that Alan and Karis and everybody really committed to being more engaged and really making a more of an effect and really trying to make sure that there's a lot more inclusion within urban and reggae and dance and hip hop and R&B and the rest of it. So it's a good time, man. It just feels really good.
What's it like to get everybody back together?
I mean, here's the thing. We've done this several times. It's just that there's food and drinks involved. I think.
I am so hungry, by the way. I don't know how you guys do this. Also, you were partying out like late last night. How do you do it?
But that's why my voice sounds like this. We were partying the past couple of nights. But you know what? I think at the end of the day, for us, like, it's just super cool to be able to perform together, because obviously I'm still touring all over the world or whatever, and a bunch of the guys, like, it's amazing because I also have my executive job at Universal. Red is a successful business owner. Like, everybody's doing so many dope things. So for us to be able to make the time to come together, like, that's definitely a special thing. And to be completely honest, like, I think it's only right. It would have been weird if the 20th anniversary came and we didn't show our faces here at the Juno. So for us, it was important too.
Well, we're so happy you're here. It was great to see you, and thanks so much for taking the time.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Food.
I know, right? You too. Take it easy. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Excellent. Cardi. So great. So here we are backstage. We'll go back to Sam and Casey Joe.
Thank you.
Mike's good. Mike, how are you? Max, you know Max likes to.
Max always gets the love. All right.
T-Talk! He has his own like thing that he
Wait.
pretends to do. He's like trolls.
What? Okay, so we're backstage. We got to go back a little bit. We're just getting all the. Your Arquettes are amazing, by the way.
I know.
Hey,
How
how's it
good does
going?
everybody look?
We got our hair done together.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, sushi and vodka, we go back.
Sushi and vodka.
Okay. Are we rolling? We're good? All right. I always forget we're live backstage because it's so chaotic. Gentlemen, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Pretty good. We have a horn section, and they've just been making a lot of racket back here, like playing like New Orleans style, just jams for everybody. So we're feeling pretty loosey-goosey.
It's kind of like you always bring a party with you. It's like our cows are coming. Oh, there it is. Do you feel that way?
We bring a musical party. Otherwise, we're kind of boring. Like we bring our books and really cool musicians, basically.
You've had, I'm just going to say, a hell of a year. You just came back from, Korea. Now you're back here at the Junos. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty jet lagged, actually. It's weird. It never really hits me, but like this weekend, I've just been like in this perpetual state of tiredness. It's very strange. Yeah.
You keep waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I know. But then you feel like a responsible adult because you're like, this is what adults do. They wake up early, they seize the day, but it's really just the time change.
Do you guys have any tricks up your sleeve for your performance? Are we allowed to know?
Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Once you go pyro, you never go back.
We literally stole Nickelback's pyro for the show tonight. We got Jim on it, so we feel safe, and it's going to be crazy. Yeah.
Okay, noted. Gentlemen, of course, we're at the Junos, which is like just, a huge love of Canadian music. But what does the Junos actually mean to you?
It's an opportunity to, we get to observe all these other bands and artists from afar, and we track their careers, and we're fans of theirs. Someone like Daniel Caesar, Jesse Reyes, or Arcade Fire. And it's an opportunity to actually get to see them in the flesh and say hi and, show your gratitude for what they're doing. So it's been really cool. I met Jesse Reyes' parents, and they're like sweet people. And I was like, my parents are here too. So it's just a nice point of like human connection.
Sounds like summer camp for awesome musicians.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate it. Have the best time.
Sweet shirt. I need to borrow that shirt.
I feel like I look like Ms. Pac-Man. Right? A little bit?
I like it.
She was ahead of her time.
Excellent. Have a great time on stage. We look forward to seeing you guys.
But if I bump the gain, then I can close it a little bit, right?
You want more depth.
Because I'm wide open. No, wide. No, I want less depth because I can't tell if I'm in focus. That's the problem. So I'm thinking if I bump the gain and I close a little bit, at least I'll have a little bit more. It'll be more likely that I'm in. You know? Yeah. Whatever. If they see me crash once or twice, it's nice. Yeah, but she'll move in and it's all over. As long as I can crash focus before the interview, it'll be nice. I don't have to.
I just recently read a tweet about I loved you even more. You talked about how cheese is the best thing in the world. So
Absolutely. Cheese and crackers is a meal.
it is.
Of course it's a meal.
So you're a legend, and we're so grateful to talk to you. I have not been. I would like to. Or eat something.
We're more than halfway now. We're more than halfway. You're gonna have a drink imminently.
You're no stranger to the Junos. What do the Junos mean to you?
You know, it's a celebration of Canadian music and a celebration of our business. And we all are so proud to be able to come together and recognize people that have had amazing years, amazing careers, up and coming new talent that is, doing so well internationally. Like, I don't know if it's something in the water here or what it is, but Canada generally produces some amazing singer-songwriters.
You recently worked with Bob Rock, and I feel like you guys have been traveling as a pair. So frankly, I'm kind of wondering if you have separation anxiety.
I haven't been close to him now for over 5 seconds. I've worked with Bob on and off for the last 10 years, and we've done 4 records together, and we did a lot of writing on my most recent record. And he's just one of the most innovative, nice, beautiful, talented men I've ever met.
Well, I believe you are wonderful and talented, and we're so grateful that you had the time to talk with us.
Thank you. Have a really great time.
Yes, and thank you so much. Actually, Geddy Lee's here as well. Look at this.
I know.
Do you want to meet him?
No, I've met him.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me nervous. It's like, no.
Thank you so much. Oh, everybody's here.
Oh, are you being interviewed? Sorry.
No, there's cameras right there. Yes. It's just like Legends Row here at the Junos. Hi. You're our surprise guest, Geddy Lee. How are you? The Jan Arden is here.
Hi, Jan.
Don't force me to do this with you. This is just amazing, isn't it?
Yes, I actually just wrote legend on my paper.
Did you write it in the legend?
Did you put it in pen?
It is
If
pen.
it's in pencil, it doesn't count.
Yeah, there you go.
It's in Sharpie.
Yeah.
Legend.
Okay.
I was like, Geddy Lee is coming here. How do I prepare? That's all I got.
You're too kind.
This is probably the strangest pairing you've had all night, though.
It's a beautiful pairing.
I was inspired by this group of people, and Alex lent me some luggage to put into a video one time.
He did?
Through Andrew McNaughton. Andrew's like, Alex has lent us some luggage. And this was so funny.
He has luggage?
Well, it wasn't his personal baggage. It was actually old antique luggage that he apparently had collected, and we used it in a video. That was...
Well, that's typical Alex, because he's a big-hearted guy.
He is.
Now, both of you have had really amazing, long, special careers. What is the key to longevity in this industry?
Learning how to say no.
Oh, I'm with him. And being nice. It's you meet the same people going up as you do going down. So it's it doesn't hurt to not complain about the brand of water in your dressing room. That's helpful. Just drink the damn water.
Yeah, and also being selective about how you use up your energy, like you're there to perform, you're there to be a musician. That should always be first and foremost. Everything else is a distraction. If you have time, you say yes. If you don't, you don't.
Well, I'm grateful that you've said yes to this, both of you. Dan, don't look scared. You're going to make...
This will be a moment that I'm glad we have it on tape because I can't really quite get my head around it, which is just a beautiful thing.
It's amazing that we're all together, number one. I'm really grateful. But you also have both been honored with a variety of awards, and I know that the Canadian Music Hall of Fame, obviously you just inducted the Bare Naked Ladies. When it comes to being voted, get an award voted by your peers, does that mean more to you? Does that add, or your fans?
I would say, both are an incredible honor. Obviously, as a musician, when another musician thinks highly enough about you to vote for you, that touches something quite deep inside of you. But a fan, honoring you in the same way isn't any less, gratifying. Right. It's just a different kind of appreciation. So
I'm just appreciating.
One must be graceful and accept it.
So wise. I'm just really taking it all in.
Me too. It's true. You can't. It's no fun to do a concert with no people sitting there listening to you. So. At the end of the day, it comes down to people that love and enjoy music and support you year after year after year after year. And that, for me, has been a beautiful gift.
Thank you so much, both of you. It's been such a fun honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jan.
I like our triad interview. It's beautiful. So appreciated. And now what are you going to do?
What am I going to do now? I'm going to go check my fantasy baseball draft.
Oh, who's on it?
See how it's doing. Well, that's what I'm going to check.
Oh, okay. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Nice talking to you.
Wonderful. Wonderful to meet you. Thank you so much. Well, that was amazing. Amazing. All right. We'll carry on backstage, and I'm just going to go have a moment. Ruth B., how are you feeling?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Excellent. And welcome back backstage. I mean, this is craziness I'm not used to. How does it feel?
It's cool. It's nuts. It's my second Junos. It's cool to be here. It's fun.
What does the Junos mean to you?
The Junos are really important. I think they're just great at recognizing Canadian talent and music, and I'm so happy to be part of that, so it's all good.
And you're presenting the Fan Choice Juno, which is excellent.
Yeah, amazing.
I know that your fans are very passionate.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're incredible always.
Now, what's the strangest thing a fan has ever given you?
I mean, I haven't really gotten any strange things. I get a lot of like bracelets because they know I like little jewelry, so they'll make bracelets and stuff. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah.
So you're presenting this award. How's your Junos week been to you?
It's been really fun. It's been a lot and a lot of just running around and whatnot, but it's been amazing as always.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Have a great time out there. Excellent. Okay, perfect. We're just thank you so much. Charlotte Cardin, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. I know that you bumped into Sam on the red carpet and was talking about you were talking about dry shampoo.
Yes, exactly.
So we'd like to.
You have bangs. You probably know the wonders of dry shampoo. I mean, for me, it's just magical.
It's also a little weapon if you're walking home late at night.
Absolutely. It looks like pepper spray.
Well, congratulations, and how's your Junos week been?
It's been really good. We actually just got here this morning because we were playing in Toronto last night and the night before. So we just got here, but it's been great so far.
No sleep for you?
No, not much.
No, you're introducing the Fan Choice Award, which is very exciting.
Yes, absolutely.
Obviously, you're in great company with Ruth B. and Scott Hellman. Do you feel as though that kind of award it has like an interesting element to it because the fans are voting? Do you appreciate that element?
Of course, it's super important to have that. I feel like, I think the fans are the most important part of what we do, and to give them the opportunity to, crown someone, the fan choice is really, really important. I think, more categories should have the fans, influence the choice, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time. We know you're going on stage in just a few, but thank you so much and congrats.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Charlotte Cardin. Excellent. we go.
Daniel, sorry,
Eric,
we need
how are
you
you?
right up at the top. Daniel, I need you right now.
Yes,
Hello.
guy. All hands on deck for Million. Grab a mic. Yeah, of course.
All right.
You got it.
Hello.
You got the oohs and sorry. In the
Do you want to? You guys want to be here? Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Well, I got rehearsed for the $1 million. We're gonna have some friends. Eric's coming.
If I don't know, if Canada doesn't know that song by now, we are in trouble, people.
I feel like we all know the song. Don't you think?
Yeah, yeah. I think the song's in there. It's in there, but I want some ooze. I want some ooze to embellish what we all know.
Can you give us some moves?
I promise you, I will ooze. I will ooze like I was back in high school.
Yes, we'll
It'll
go
be
there
awesome.
with you.
Congrats,
I will
Jimmy.
ooze with you. Thanks, Eric.
Awesome.
I feel like you're doing the interview for me. I love this.
Yes, wait. I don't. Yeah. So
You guys old friends?
You know what? We met along the way. We did. Hockey. Anthem.
yes, it was. We both played the All-Star game in I don't remember what year, but it was in St. Paul, Minnesota. I sang the national
Snowstorm.
anthem. Yes.
Snowstorm.
And these guys played in a snowstorm. Outside. I ran on stage and waved and ran off. And then we saw each other when Conan came to Toronto. That's
right.
Saw you guys backstage.
Do you feel like there's some Canadian camaraderie that just happens wherever you are? Canadians find each other.
We do. I find when you go to a new town like New York City, you find your buds from Toronto. You might not see those guys in Toronto, but when they're there, there's something that brings us together. You know.
And we inspire the world with our niceness. We just do. We just do. And when there's a lot of us together, it's like a choir of polite. And I think the world is inspired by that.
I think it's important. It's important.
Like for instance, Jim Cuddy, who
Jim Cuddy's here.
wherever he goes, he spreads cheer.
Congratulations.
It's true. Jim, we're on JUNO TV.
Oh, sorry.
How are you feeling? How's it going?
Well, I can tell you the highlight of my weekend.
Absolutely.
I won the quiz on JUNO TV. Yeah, the one about Vancouver. How well did you know Vancouver? Captain Vancouver, real guy or not real guy?
Real guy.
What did he do?
He was in construction by day.
He's a Vancouverite, and he just got that wrong.
Is that right? But it seemed like a plausible idea by day. But then at night, the shirt gets ripped open. and
He's
he
a
is
big,
Captain
he's a very good, you know what, BSer, but he is wrong.
So what is the right answer?
Well, the right answer is yes, Captain Vancouver was an explorer in the 1700s and discovered this coast. And honestly, you want to know the truth? I just said that. I had no idea.
No leotard? I'm so
idea.
upset.
And nailed it. Highlight of the weekend.
The 1700s, a lot of leotards going on. A lot of leotards. So yeah.
This is why these guys don't know anything. Because they can't stop joking. And they were probably like this in school.
Zero substance.
They know nothing. Nothing. They don't even know how to tie their shoes, as you can see.
These don't even have laces.
Of course. You never thought, I'll make a joke instead of learning.
Yeah, we grew up in the era of Velcro, so we don't need to know anything.
Velcro.
Oh, Velcro.
I miss it. I can never get enough.
Imagine hockey gear without Velcro. Those guys.
It all comes back to hockey. Were you part of the JUNO Cup? Yes.
Yes, I was, yeah. Yes, the JUNO Cup was extraordinary this year. We came extremely close to winning. We tied, so we're now 1-15-1.
Who did you lose the JUNO Cup to? Please don't tell me Americans.
NHLers. All musicians against NHLers.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I feel like, thank you guys. This has been, I'm sorry that you did not win, you tied the JUNO Cup. Jim Cuddy.
All right, tying is good. Tying was good.
I feel like it might be time for you to run.
No others of us are here.
Well, thank you so much.
JC and I are joining the ladies for $1 million. So excited. You should be tuning in. Tune in right now. Stop watching this and start watching the Junos.
9 feeds. We're covering everything. Thank you for being part of this. Wonderful to see you.
So great to see you.
Yes, excellent. Amazing. Everyone's together back here at the Junos. Everyone's going on stage. And we'll be back to Casey, Joe, and Sam backstage at the Apple Music Lounge. We'll see you in a bit. All right, we're back here with Andrew from the Jerry Cans. How are you?
We are over the moon, man. It's pretty crazy back here. We just had a great performance, and it was received super well, and we're kind of shocked, actually.
And you brought a lot of friends from Nunavut.
We did, and they all performed awesome, and it's funny, my phone died right after we were done, and there's hundreds and hundreds of notifications. People are so proud up north and so happy for what we did, and we're super humbled by that, for sure.
What do you think is a big misconception about the music scene in the north?
I think people, it's sort of absent from people's ideas of what Canadian music is. And in Nunavut, there's some of the most talented. There's bands that have been playing together for 30 years and that aren't known outside of Nunavut, but they will be. And that's something I think that, and it's metal, it's pop music, it's blues music, it's soul music. There's such a diverse music scene there that it's just a matter of making the connections and kind of sharing that with Canada, and it'll happen.
You taught me about the term Southerners, which is, if you want to explain it.
Wow, Southerner is somebody that lives down south. And I know in Toronto and Ottawa that might mean something differently, but Southerners are anybody south of the Arctic Circle, I guess? I don't know.
But for Southerners, I heard when you guys were starting out, there was a lot of pressure to sing in English.
Yeah.
And you stuck with Inuktitut.
Very much, and that's something that, it's also, there was lots of tears, I think, amongst our band today, just because it's seen as a really big accomplishment to have Inuktitut music on stage on a national broadcast, and people up north are super stoked. And I think that it's something that's very important and critical at this time, but also it's about time that happened. And I think that it doesn't matter what language the music is in, it still should be valued and honored in Canadian music.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking the time. I hear you're going back up on stage one more time.
Yeah, we're going to do a little Bare Naked Ladies backup singing.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. It's so great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go, Andrew from the Jerry Cans, also part of what seems to be a lot of people joining the Bare Naked Ladies at the end of Junos, which would be great. Back to Casey, Joe, and Sam.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We're surprised you weren't here with Jan. I heard you were traveling in packs to the Junos.
Yeah, we've been a team. It's been fun. I'm just the side man to Jan. She's very good at what she does.
As are you. You're a legend. Bob Rock, you're amazing. Actually, you know what?
What?
Your daughter-in-law did my makeup.
Oh, yes, Jen. Yeah,
I heard that sometimes you have to play Christmas records in the summer.
yes. I do, yeah. That's when you make Christmas records, in the summer.
What do the Junos mean to you? You've been in this industry for some time. You've worked with so many musicians. What do the Junos mean for you?
It's a celebration of Canadian music, which I love. I love Canada. I love, I'm a Canadian. Through and through, absolutely.
Are you going to be singing up on stage with the Bare Naked Ladies?
No, I don't think so. But
I'm not saying that's a test of your Canadianness by any means.
they wouldn't want me singing. It's kind of like a whine. It's not really singing, so I stay away from that.
I find that hard to believe. You've obviously been through so many changes in technology when it comes to the recording process. What do you think about how there's so many artists now going back to analog and going back to older ways of doing things?
There's a couple things that are great about it. One, when you go back to analog, you got to use less tracks, so people are playing live again. But I came from analog, so I like digital.
Oh, interesting. I didn't expect that.
Well, a lot of people love analog because it kind of does something that people like, but if you record it properly and you use the right microphones, you can get the best of all worlds. That's why I love it. I could talk for a long time about this.
I heard there was a really interesting technique you used with Jan's record where you, just for her pitch, you put up different speakers around.
Yeah, that's a thing to make somebody comfortable. Michael does it sometimes, and so I did it with Jan. It allows her freedom, It's like singing live beside a piano player. It just I don't know. They stop worrying about trying to be in tune, right? And they just perform. So that's why I do it.
Amazing. Well, it's been so great to talk to you. Thanks for taking the time.
No problem.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good question.
Well, thank you. Ria May is here. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I think you were just presenting with Member of Theory, so you were representing the coast.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
How has your Junos week been?
It's been really busy and really fun. Great to catch up with people that I don't get to see a lot, other touring artists. It's just been awesome. It's been, just great.
I refer to it as kind of like summer camp for musicians.
I just said that to someone else. It feels like summer camp. Yeah, exactly. It's, it's just like, it's perfect. It's a perfect way to describe it.
So wonderful. Well, congratulations again on your nomination.
Thank you very much.
An excellent record and an excellent category.
Yeah, super cool category to be a part of. Pop album, yeah.
So wonderful. So what do the Junos actually mean to you? It can mean so many things.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I've always wanted to be a musician. I never kind of veered from that path. And I've just always, I can't believe I'm here. Bare Naked Ladies was the first concert I ever went to, and I just saw them. I was like 4 feet from them, and that sort of thing makes your head go, it makes your head pop off. Just a lot of moments like that. I just can't believe it.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the rest of the night.
Oh, I will.
Are you going to be singing with the Bare Naked Ladies?
That's the goal.
Because I believe that's going to happen soon.
I hope so. I just got spilled on. Aww.
Are you okay?
This weekend sucks.
This is the antics of Backstage. I feel like as musicians, though, you're used to this.
Oh yeah, I can dodge stuff like that. Yeah.
Incredible. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a great weekend. We just have, one spill. I'm sure it was bound to happen. Michael Bublé, what's going on?
I got my kids' waters. I got, actually, I think this is vodka. No, it was beautiful. What a show.
How was your experience?
You know what? Listen, I was so proud tonight. I feel like a poppy because I love all the acts. I really did. And I love that I got to represent my city, my country. And this is a great awards. I mean, it's a great ceremony. I think it's the best music ceremony. I'm not saying that. I mean it. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. It's okay. I'm used to it. So, no, I'm really proud. I couldn't ask for more. Great performances. Everybody, beautiful acceptance speeches. Everybody was gracious and classy and nice to be home.
That's beautiful. Now, the Junos, of course, can mean so many things, but what do they actually mean to you?
I think for me, it was a great marker for how I had done. You know, like no one could ever take away the nomination. I know winning is awesome, but the truth is when you're nominated amongst people that you have so much respect for, you learn that it really is all about the nom. Really, because you know that if you walk like a duck and you talk like a duck, people will assume you're a duck.
I never expected that, but
There's some pretty amazing ducks in this.
there are some amazing ducks
industry. Yeah.
Well, enjoy the rest of your Junos night. Thank you so much for taking the time.
You're doing a great job. I saw you were working your butt off all night, and I appreciate it greatly.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Michael Bublé, what a wonderful human. Still holding his kids' water bottles. Amazing. So we'll get back to Casey, Joe, and Sam in the Apple Music Lounge, of course. The lovely Diana Krall.
Hi, do you have a light?
We don't. We're really backstaging it. We didn't.
How you doing?
Wonderful. How is your?
What you're wearing? It's so great.
I think I look like Ms. Pac-Man in some way.
It's really modern, and I love it. Yeah.
This is Simon's. Yours is wonderful too.
This was on the. I'm ready to go on the trails and start going my trail hiking tomorrow. So I just kind of.
You're very smart.
What?
You're very smart.
Well, no, I just was that edge, that I just been in heels, so I'm just got my, yeah.
Did you enjoy your time?
I did. I enjoyed my time so much. I thought the show was spectacular. I thought it was inspiring. I loved everything. I loved hearing. You don't get a chance to hear people live like that. When do you get a chance to hear and see Buffy St. Marie and learn new things and see new artists? It was really fabulous. Thank you so much for having me.
Now, what do the Junos mean to you?
Well, it's a coming together of all of us, you know, to share our artistry and share our feelings and share our love and be grateful for what we have and listen to each other, really listen to each other. And I think we are.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time. I also now, every time I do this at a wedding, when I bring my running shoes, I'm gonna be like, I'm just pulling a Diana Krall.
Yeah. You know, I'm just outdoorsy. I'm ready to go. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
No, I really loved my time. It was huge for me. One of the most highlights of my life, this Junos in particular.
And working with Michael.
Yeah, great.
I mean, I'm sure you've worked together before.
The fan. I'm still the fan though, so I'm playing and I'm going, oh my God, is Michael Bublé? I better get my stuff together. I better know what I'm doing.
And also, it's pretty much a hometown show as well.
Yeah, from Nanaimo, and yeah. Thank you again.
Thank you. Well, enjoy the rest of your Juno.
Great, you too. You're doing a great job. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. The wonderful Diana Krall. Thank you. Wonderful. All right, back to Casey, Joe, and Sam. I feel like I'm interviewing all these legends. I think I've run out of legends. Is that possible? Congrats. Oh, we have Stephen as well. Would you want to do the interview together? Sure, yeah. Okay, excellent. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How are you feeling after that performance?
That was fun, man. I wanted to play like 10 more songs.
I'm buzzing. That was a lot of. It was like a lot of adrenaline.
You said, okay, only David Suzuki. That was funny, man.
I looked around, and the first thing I saw was a guy with a white beard in the audience that wasn't Fred Penner, and I was going to go, hey, it's Fred Penner's beard double. And then I saw a real Fred Penner behind him in the audience. I thought, that's too much to communicate. David Suzuki.
Congratulations again on being part of the Hall of Fame.
Thank you. It's we've been here a few days and we've received so much love and from all our peers and people we've known over the years. It's been really nice.
It's nice to see you all together again.
It feels great, and people are so happy and excited, and like Kevin said, lots of love, and it's a really nice feeling.
Well, we've been interviewing so many people, and everyone's so excited to either be on stage with you, to celebrate you. So it's just wonderful, and we are so grateful to talk to you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Junos.
Thank
you. You too.
It was balance. It was such a share craziness. Oh, thank you. We ended up getting tons of people. I feel like we might see if Kevin Drew will talk to us, but I feel like everyone's. I don't want to interrupt people, so it might be good. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How was that? How was that amazing performance? How did it feel for you?
It was anger-inducing and maddening, and it was amazing. It was incredible. We felt an amazing amount of love in the room, and my phone's been blowing up all day. Friends and family, colleagues all over the world texting me, wishing me well. It's an incredible feeling. I'm still getting my head around it because we're the band that makes fun of the band that's being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So now that we're that band, it's weird. I can't get my head around it.
Nothing will change. I mean, nothing stops.
Not at all. No, this is a beautiful little mile marker, you know. We've got a tour of the UK in 2 weeks, and then we're on the road in America in June and July. So this was just a really nice weekend to come hang out with our friends here, and it was nice to play with Steve again. We hadn't even, let alone play, we hadn't been in a room together in 9 years. So it was really fun, really nice moment, great way to celebrate.
Now, what do the Junos mean to you?
The Junos have been the brass ring for my whole life. You know, I grew up a massive Canadian music fan. I was a Rush and Max Webster and Kim Mitchell fan, and I grew up watching the Junos. And the first time I ever went to the Junos, my only goal was to meet the guys in Rush. That's all I cared about. And I got to meet them, and that was such a thrill. And to have Geddy Lee say to me tonight that it's his honor to be here for us, it was a real roller coaster tonight.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you so much.
I also got to meet Geddy Lee tonight, and I lost my mind.
Legend. Guy's a legend.
He just went off to do some fantasy baseball stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest.
Thank you.
Sweet Kevin. Now or never. Now or never. Kevin Drew of Broken Social Scene.
I can't say no to you.
You're delightful. I know. It's the end of the night. Look, we're clearing everything out.
It's good.
How was your day? How was everything?
It was emotional, but it was beautiful, and I think that show was wonderful. So,
Have you become closer to the Wenjack family because of your association with Gord and everything that you've done?
I think you just become close through the association of what we all were able to come together around and the situation that brought us all together. I think it's something that doesn't leave you, but my hopes are that we continue doing this together, because I'd love to keep seeing this continue.
It was beautiful to see you go up there with Pearl and to honor your friends.
Yeah, and that's what it was. And plenty more of Gord to come, and plenty more honoring coming down the future, because he was our king and our friend and our love, and it was a beautiful night.
I know I introduced you as a member of Broken Social Scene. Obviously, you worked with Gord on his last few records, and so I want to say congratulations as well for the wins.
Well, thank you.
Where are you going to put your Junos?
I give them to my parents.
Really?
But then recently, as art and artists become disposable due to social media and everybody getting addicted to their own narcissism,
That's a profound statement.
I started to put my awards back up so I could feel just that little bit different than the croissant that somebody took a photo of and felt so proud of.
We're very proud of you. And
You know what? I'm proud of everybody.
is that what the Junos means to you? Like, what does the Junos mean to you?
I just like how it's everybody mixed up in a blender and it's all kinds. And this year I felt they really did a wonderful job at getting everybody out there. And it's tough times. It's very judgmental times. It's not easy to pull a show off without, you're obviously always not catering to others or offending people or not doing justice. And I thought in these terms of being judged, in these times, excuse me, of being judged, they pulled off something that was trying to at least show that they're trying, that we're all trying. So.
Well, it seemed incredibly positive and everyone getting together. It almost, as I joked with Max Marquez, it was like summer camp for musicians, it felt like.
Yeah, summer camp is a healthy memory.
It's a beautiful time. Thank you for taking the time, Kevin.
Thank you. What is this, JUNO TV?
JUNO TV.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
Well, thank you and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Has anybody said top? Look at this top. This is the top. Top. The winner is Lana, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought you were talking about my shirt, but yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. It's great. It's from Simons.
I don't know who Simons is.
They're a company that got their start in Quebec City, and then they've expanded recently outside of Quebec. It's a Canadian family-owned business.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Who are you wearing? I've never asked that question before in my whole life.
I am wearing my ancestors' history of red right now, but that's all I can say.
Fair enough. On that note, enjoy.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much. Well, here we are. It's wrapping the Junos. I mean, I'm willing to wait and see who else we run into, but it's been such a fun time. So great. What a happy, lovely, beautiful time. We'll check in with Casey, Joe, and Sam from the Apple Music Lounge and see where they're at. Are they still there?
again.